So James Carville, a space alien, comes out and says that I am. What was it? What was this on? Was this on Meet the Press?
I don't know.
Those shows.
One of those Sunday deals.
Lindsey Graham was on another show. We have to play this because it's quite amazing. Play the Carville thing. This is what James Carville.
Nuts. Okay, just out and out nuts. And I also think that he's a blatant hypocrite. Here's somebody that sits on his show and weeping about how much he loves America and the 5,000-year leap, and then he's absolutely giddy when his country doesn't get the Olympics. And this is, I'll tell you another thing about Beck. He wouldn't know the difference between a football bat and a hockey court.
Huh? What does that even mean?
Hey, that means that you don't know sports.
But
and
did he say a hockey court?
A football bat and a hockey
It's a
court.
joke because made up of people who don't know sports, because bats aren't involved in football.
That's very funny.
And hockey is a ring.
I wasn't sure if he just didn't know. he himself didn't know. What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, and you notice they're taking down the 5,000-year leap. Just as Ted Kennedy wanted to take down the 5,000-year leap as well. I mean, they all hate looking at the founders in a pure light.
They sure do.
They hate it. Hate it. To me, James Carville hating the 5,000-year leap, even a bigger reason to go out and buy it.
Yeah.
If the left hates the way the founders are portrayed, well, then there must be something to it.
Right, like there's two things that can happen to really solidify a book, which is, one, George Washington could wake up from death and climb out of the grave and say, this book is exactly what we were saying.
Yeah.
There's that, and then there's James Carville saying it's bad.
Yeah.
They're both on equal planes.
Have you noticed? The left is now starting to come out. This is their new entryway into the crazy rantings of Glenn Beck. Oh, the 5,000-year leap. That's what they got left.
Yeah. That's the craziest book ever written.
Yeah. I've yet to see anyone say, Samuel Adams didn't say that. I've yet to see anyone say anything like that about that book.
Well, and you know what? The 5,000-year leap, the reason why I like it is because it is an easy gateway into the founders. It's an easy gateway. It is so easy to be able to read that book. You can read it to your 15-year-old. You can read it as a 50-year-old.
Digestible.
It's digestible. Yes. It's the best book out there on the founding of the country that is digestible for all ages. Now, you want to go and get really heady about it, that's fine. Go get really heady about it. I'm reading a book right now on, do I even have it with me? I'm reading a book on Benjamin Franklin. I'm reading a book on Samuel Adams. You can do that. This is the gateway. It's a gateway drug. 5,000-year leap, buy it now.
You might get addicted to what the Founding Fathers believed.
Oh, my gosh.
They don't want to get heady about it. They want to get revisionist about it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And the 5,000-year leap is not.
Right. They want to get revisionist about it, and they love to be able to say that people like me and people like you are just dummies. You just got to be dummies. These people can't even read. I'm surprised they can read that, and look what they read. Oh, they read saying that the founders were good guys. Yeah, pretty much. I can also read things that show that Teddy Roosevelt, a Republican, and Woodrow Wilson, a Democrat, were the beginning of the end of this country. I can read that. I can read stuff that makes your eyes bleed. What do you say? Done both. I'd rather read the 5,000-year leap. It's uplifting. All right. What do we have? We have 1 minute. Can we take Lindsey Graham real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here's Lindsey Graham.
Are you done with it? Well,
there's
a little
more? Oh, I didn't know there was more.
This guy's not, he's just all weeping. He'll sell a lot of books.
Yes.
But he exposed himself
jealousy,
just like a lot of these other people did that. And so, he gets a lot of viewers. But I go look at his reading habits. Try the 5,000-year leap. And that guy just exposed himself for what he was.
Yeah, a patriot.
This guy's got no idea
himself for a
guy who believes the founders were good.
That's so awful.
He doesn't even properly understand the attack. That's how it's a horrible attack anyway, but he doesn't even understand what it is. It's got nothing to do with the 5,000.
And I've exposed myself for hating.
Founder lover.
Let me tell you something. I didn't think we could call each other un-American, and yet the left is loving to call me un-American for not wanting to waste tax dollars on the Olympics.
Founder lover.
String me up.
It's the Glenn Beck Program.